Hey, this is Brian, and this is Caitlin. And Kate, what do we have here with us today?
Today we have the all-new BMW i4 M50.
Now, we literally just picked it up. Like, we're still at BMW's Performance Center. We drove it from there to here, so we've driven it like 30 feet. We have no idea what to expect, and we have a lot of questions. So what we want to do is we want to try to document our experiences and the things that we're learning with the i4 M50 to give you guys better knowledge. So right now, we are in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and we live in New Jersey, which is about 700 miles home. Now, the range on this thing is supposed to be 270 miles. Is it accurate? I have no idea. If we put our foot to the floor, is it gonna completely destroy our mileage? Probably. But right now, we don't really have a sense on how good the mileage is, and quite frankly, we don't even know how to charge the car. We know that it was plugged in, we know that it's 100%, but neither of us have any experience. So in today's video, what we're gonna do is we are going to document our trip of over 700 miles-ish home, and we're gonna see how many times we have to stop. We're gonna see how long it takes to actually charge the car. We're gonna talk about how to charge a car if it's something that's new to you, and much more, so be sure to stay tuned. All right, so being that this is our first experience in an electric car at all, we're gonna just show you literally everything that we find out, and some of the stuff is gonna be super basic, and some of the stuff, hopefully you learn from today's video. So if you take a look over here, it does say that we have 272 miles until empty. Is it true? I don't really know, but we're gonna figure it out. So right now we're at 15 miles, so that's gonna be our marker to see how accurate that is. To turn it on, put your foot on the brake.
And it just turned on.
And it makes this pretty cool, like, movie theater stats, like, and then the car is started. And then put it in drive, just like any other BMW. Now, it does have two different modes. It has regular mode, which this is the driving and also the braking, or if you put it over in this B mode, you pop this over there like that, that is where it will use the gas pedal to actually stop the car, kind of like a go-kart. So if you let go of that, it's going to actually do like the regenerative, whatever you say. It's going to actually brake the car so you can actually drive with one pedal, which is pretty cool. All right, so we aren't really super trusting in that 277 number. So what we're gonna do is we have our route mapped to go back home. We're not gonna make it all the way. You can see 640 miles away. So let's find a charging station under 200 miles away, and then we'll kind of like see how it goes to actually get there.
Okay.
So how are we doing this here? So on our map?
We're on our map, and I think we're gonna go to suggestions, and we're gonna hit charging stop.
Okay.
And then it's gonna give us a search of all the charging stops along our route. And then we're gonna pick one once it loads. Now they start from the least amount and continue to go all the way up to as far as you think you can go.
And they're all along the route?
They're all along the route. And so we thought it would be good and helpful if we picked between like 173 and 215.
Well, 215, I don't know.
So, well, we can always pick this one, 173, and then if we think we can make it another 25 plus miles, then we can always pick a 215.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to test out the acceleration of this car. So
yeah,
I'm just not seeing us 215, or we didn't do a good job driving the car. That's kind of my thought.
Yeah. So we'll hit 173.
I'm gonna put you in comfort mode too. We're not gonna do Eco Pro, because we want to do like regular driving, not, you know, not wimpy driving.
Right.
Let's see what our charging is at when we get 170 some-ish miles away.
Sounds good.
We legitimately have gone 2.5 miles.
And we started at what, 273? And now we're already at 237.
We legit went 2 miles and our range has already significantly dropped.
Well, remember, when we use the air conditioning, that's going to affect our stuff, so maybe we should turn the air conditioning off.
Sorry, I can't do that. Yeah, he did say if you use the air conditioning, if you're using ambient lighting, if you're using whatever, he did say that some of the stuff, there is a second battery that it runs off of for some of the accessory stuff, but anything you do, opening the trunk, which is the power hatch and all that, it can deplete your battery a little bit. So definitely a learning curve. We're definitely both, what's the word? We're not excited. We're intrigued to learn.
I4.
We did not buy this car to go long distance. We honestly
I don't know, I might
are not
drive to Florida
excited. Good luck with that. We're not really super excited about driving it this far just because of the unknown, because we don't even know how to charge it or anything. So once we go to do it, it's probably going to be like, oh, it's pretty easy. But it's just kind of like, I think what holds a lot of people back from electric cars is they don't know, like, what's your range going to be? What do you do when you get to a charger? And, you know, all that kind of stuff. Now,
we are here for the learning opportunity.
We are here for the learning opportunity. Now, I will say, when you buy a BMW, right now at least, I don't know if this is going to change or not, but you get 2 years of free 30-minute charging stations through Electrify America on a level 2 charger, which is supposed to get you to 80%-ish in like 30-ish minutes. Apparently you have to get an email for that, so we're not even set up for it. As far as the electric is concerned, it's miles per kilowatt. But I don't have a sense on like the whole kilowatt thing yet. It's like, well, how many kilowatts is your tank? I don't know. I have no idea. I just know that it says we can go 238 miles, and that number doesn't seem to be super reliable. All right, so for our trip with our new car, we came well prepared with an Easy Pass, because we have a crap load of tools on the way home, especially once we start to get north. And we also have a Dinan R3 radar detector to prevent this one from going to jail. So hopefully our radar detector doesn't use too much electricity on this car here. So just to give you a range update, right now we are at 41 miles of travel, and we are at 222 miles until empty. So I feel like it like really took a dive, and then it's been pretty consistent. And we've been driving just in comfort mode, doing a reasonable speed. She's going 58 right now, so not anything too crazy. So yeah, we'll check back periodically and let you guys know how we're making out. We're up to 82 miles. We have 198 miles till empty.
76% charged.
Does it say, where's it say that?
Right here.
Oh, I couldn't see that. Cool car though. Rides very smooth. Fun fact of useless knowledge. We have the G80 M3, if you didn't know. All-wheel drive one, the heavy one. Still moves though. This car is about 1,000 pounds heavier than my G80. It has 536 horsepower in this car. The G80 only comes with 510, I think. So, very impressive numbers from a non-M BMW. It is the I4 M50, but it's like M340i. Like, it's not an M car. I have one of those, so don't get offended. But yeah, super cool car. We've literally only gone straight, and we're just sitting in traffic. So
Brian got the snacks out.
It's snack time, because we're getting a little hungry up in here. So let us know in the comments, are you Team Twizzler?
Or are you Team Peanut M&M?
Choose wisely.
And choose these.
Alright, so what we kind of figured out is that, you know, we're roughly at the 50% range. It's at roughly 120 miles till we need to charge up again. So that just kind of says that, you know, it's roughly like 240 miles to a charge, which really isn't that bad. From the gate it said 270. We were never expecting 270. We were expecting like 170. So overall, pretty good. I mean, we've been driving for what, 2.5 hours now, and we're at a half charge. So if you can drive 5 hours on one charge, I mean, that's really good. I mean, I don't know if I would do. I mean, 5 hours, you are like out. So like, I would say a safe like 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty far. I mean, I feel like in a gas car, a lot of times, you know, after 4 hours or so, you're filling up or you're stopping to eat or whatnot. So we're gonna be about an hour out, so it'll put us 6:30ish. So we'll find a charger, we'll figure out how to charge this thing, and then while the car is charging, we can go find dinner or something, kill some time, see how fast and how much the car is going to charge, and then yeah, we'll just keep taking it from there. I think from there we'll probably start to figure out where we want to stay at night. We'll have to find a hotel, so I guess, you know, while you're charging, you have time to do some thinking and plan out your trip. So more updates to come. All right, we are pulling up to our first electric stop
station.
So it looks like it's behind a gas station,
or it's on the side.
So
I don't know. We'll find out.
Let's find out where this takes us.
We're at 68 miles left, and we're at 22% charge. So
we did it pretty good. Yes, yeah, 22%.
We got 215 miles.
Yeah, it's behind the thing.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay.
So
here we go.
Why don't you
back it in?
Back in.
Okay.
All right, so this is what it looks like.
We'll get out and show you how.
Yeah, we'll try to figure out how to do this thing here. Doesn't really seem all that difficult. There's plenty of spots too, which is nice. All right, so
does this one not work?
The first charger is dead. So
oh, here we go. Well, we can maybe use this one. Does this one reach? This one won't reach. You're gonna have to move the car.
Hold on.
Oh, it'll reach.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, but then you might get this. Okay.
No, because this guy can use. There's all right. So the way this is working is there's two chargers. Plug in first. Here, hold the camera.
Okay.
So Kate is now the videographer.
Here we go.
This is what the charger looks like. So this is a level 3 charger.
And it says plug in first.
So you have your AC, your DC, and then I guess it just pops it.
Oh,
all right.
There you go. It's in there.
So far, so good.
It's connecting to the vehicle. Tap your phone.
Tap your telephone.
Processing payment. How you feeling? Oh, the car beeped.
Authorized, and it's making electric sounds.
And the guy told us, you know it's charging when it's blinking yellow. Like this amber yellow color. And then it'll start to, I believe, what did he say, blue? It'll start to blink blue, I think. And then when it's all done, it'll be green.
Yeah, oh, okay, so here you go. So it's 43 cents per kilowatt hour. I have no idea how many kilowatt hours it takes. Yeah, so on the app, like Kate was saying, it tells you what the percentage is. So right now it's got 23% left and we can go 74 miles. So let's go get something to eat.
Okay, and we'll wait an hour. I guess it's been charging 25%.
Oh, cool. So like we said before, with Electrify America, not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor us, we'd be happy to work with you. We get a half hour free, and then any time after that, we pay the 43 cents per kilowatt hour. So yeah, so that was actually really easy. As long as you have the app. If you don't have the app, I don't really know what to do. I didn't really mess with it all that much. But it did look like there was a way that you could pay with a credit card. So maybe you don't need to be a member, but you definitely need to be a member if you are going to use the free charging that comes with it, assuming you bought the car new. Aren't many used ones out there anyway. So yeah, so let's leave this on the charger. We'll come back in a little while, give you guys an update, and take it from there. So this is pretty cool. So as the car is charging, it gives you this really cool screen where you can actually see what's going on. Again, you can see it on the phone and also on the Electrify America charger thing. It is saying that fully charged is 316 miles. I feel like that number just changes every time because when we first, what did it say, 270 when we first got it?
Yeah.
So now it's saying it can take up to 316, but then once we started driving, it was like, what, 230?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm learning is you can't go by the miles because it's wildly unpredictable. But I'm very surprised at how fast this is actually charging. So we're gonna do some research, find a hotel, and then take it from there. All right, my phone notified me that the car is 80% charged. So over here, we can see that it is at 82%, and it took 29 minutes. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but I would say that's a win. And it's been free. So to take the charger out, I was told all you need to do is pull it out. It didn't work. Let me try again. Let me see if I unlock it. Does that work? Oh man, this is annoying. All right. Let me see how to do this. So I think in the car, let's go to home, menu, should be something about charging, unlock the charging cable.
At end of charging, unlock, stop and unlock charging.
Okay.
There you go, it stopped.
All right, so the charging has stopped. Let's stop making so much noise at least. So let's see if that did it. Oh yes, sweet. All right, cool. All right, so I just got 52 kilowatt hours. It was 30 minutes, it was free. It would have cost me $22. So here's the cost and whatnot. So it would have cost me that. I guess I just hit finish. Cool, that was pretty easy. So I guess we're done. So anyway, we are going to drive about another hour or so. We found a place an hour away, and we're going to go get something to eat up there and then continue our journey.
Okay, so now we have switched places after our charge.
Please proceed to the highlighted route and
Brian
then turn right.
is taking us to Cracker Barrel for dinner, and this is his first time driving the i4. Not too fast now, slow it down. Oh my gosh.
I like sport boost mode. It like caught me off guard. That was awesome.
It sounds cool. That was kind of cool.
That was like,
look, and you went up a mile, so we gained a mile by boosting.
All right, just made it to Cracker Barrel, and as expected, down in the south, at a Cracker Barrel, there's no EV chargers. So
just Brian's awesome southern accent.
You're just stuck with my southern accent. Why'd you launch control?
I guess. Because we're in the middle of a no parking lot. We're completely stopped. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Turn left.
Oh no, your chocolate cake.
Ugh. Okay. Oh my gosh.
All right, so we just found a Walmart with a Electrify America thing. So we are going to take use of our free charging, and we're gonna charge it up to 100% is the goal, and I guess we'll just walk around Walmart. This is probably the last you're gonna see us for the night, unless something crazy happens in Walmart, and then we'll resume in the morning.
Good morning! Welcome back to day number 2 of our epic adventure to bring the car back.
Yes, so last night we were able to stop again and get the car charged, and we stopped at that Walmart parking lot, but I don't think we really talked too much after we charged the car. The car, let me see, it has a charging history here somewhere. It took a lot longer than the first
second time. Yeah.
Yeah, we were at, let's see what it says. It should actually tell me. once you hit 80%, it like significantly slows down. So we went, and we'll have to actually watch the video to see what we were at. I want to say we were at like 65%.
65.
And it charged for, I'm looking at the report now, 27 minutes and 43 seconds. And it brought us up to 86%. Which I feel like that's a long, here, let me unlock it for you. I feel like that's a long time to charge for a little.
For 20%, it charged 27 minutes.
Because once you're in that sweet spot, the below 20, like 20 to 80, thing is a rocket. So I don't think it necessarily was the charger. I just think it's because we hit 80% pretty quick, and then getting that extra 5 took forever. I've had the car on cruise control for a little bit because we're going through Virginia. And if you're familiar with Virginia, that's where it is police city, and you will get nailed if you speed. Nailed. And if you have a radar detector, which don't worry,
we do.
We're being pretty legal here. Ours is unplugged. You can get a ticket for having a radar detector. So I don't want a ticket for that, and I don't want a ticket for speeding. So we're just kind of cruising along here using the cruise control thing. And it's worked out great. The car is very comfortable. It has the same seats as like our M340i. So seats are pretty good. The car is very smooth. I have yet to take it on like a twisty road, so I'm curious to see how it handles. But this straight line highway stuff is pretty easy. And so far the charging thing, which we were kind of nervous about because we didn't know how to do it or how frequent, you could find these stops and whatnot, that's been pretty easy too. We haven't had any situations where like they're all filled up. Now if you're on like a holiday weekend somewhere, I mean, I guess they could all be filled up. So and especially as the adoption rate goes up with these EV vehicles, but right now, I mean, it's been fine. I mean, at the first charger there was 2 cars maybe?
Yeah, the first charge was 2 cars. The second charge we had none. We had no cars.
Yeah, there was none.
It was good.
Yeah, we went to the Walmart one. There was like 8 bays, and there was only our car. So that actually worked out pretty good. What's weird is that it looks like they have 2 chargers per, like 2 cords per charger. But the thing is, they have it in like one space. So I don't really understand why they have so many cables, because it's not like you could squeeze in next to somebody if somebody's at one charger and then somebody's at the other. But who knows, maybe they burn up. I don't know. I have no idea. So, or maybe you're supposed to space out the chargers and they're just putting them right back to back next to each other. That's probably what's happening. So anyway, onward with the journey. Now to help us capture our journey, we have these really cool snap mounts. You can see I have a little snap mount magnet up there. And these are super cool because I have a GoPro. Obviously I'm driving, so I can't get that right now. But it actually snaps on. You can use it as a body cam, or for this kind of stuff, I can just throw it up there, make sure it's nice and straight, and then we can get some shots of driving. And because it's magnetic, you can actually use it on the outside of your car, assuming your car is made of steel, and you can also get some really cool driving shots. So it's been super easy, super convenient. I mean, for this big camera, we have to use this giant suction cup mount over there in the corner, but they're kind of clunky, they're a pain in the butt. These are so simple, they're super light, and for this trip, we literally brought like, I don't know, 15 pieces of this kit, because we have a couple different GoPros, we want to have a couple different angles, and so far they are working out amazing. I can't wait to use them for more driving shots in the future. All right, so we sort of made it to where we need to go.
Sort of. Sort of.
There's definitely no bathroom, there's definitely no food, and it's definitely strange.
It's almost like it's in a corporate parking lot.
Here. Yeah, that's where it wants us to go. So it's in like a really terrible area. It's in like a...
It's not a terrible area, but it literally is just like off the highway, and it's like a corporate parking lot that people work at.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
It's definitely interesting.
It's definitely here.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
And it says private property, no trespassing.
Parking garage.
Turn right and then immediately. 300 feet,
Alright,
turn
so
right onto Virginia 617 South.
it said it was in a parking
Turn right
garage.
onto Virginia
It's not in a
617
parking
South.
garage. So now we're going to...
We gotta drive another 9 minutes.
3.5 miles to the next one.
Now the good thing is, whoever was driving very conservatively because he didn't want to run out of electric.
Expected drive time is 8
So,
minutes.
I'm really glad we kind of milked the battery a little bit.
In a
All right, update. That charger was not what we needed. That is a slow one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swing around because the one over here looks like it's a lot better. Yeah, this one over here is a fast charger. The one that was over there was not a fast charger, so I really don't want to sit here for hours. So let's try this one. All right, so it took about an hour and we got this thing up to 100. So I think this is the first time we got it to 100. I mean, I guess that actually is technically 99%. Now it does say that it charged for an hour and 64 minutes, but what were we here for, like 50 minutes?
We were here.
An hour maybe?
Yeah, an hour.
So I'm not really sure why it's so much. And then it looks like it charged me 32.68. So I have really no idea if that is for that. I don't really know. I think what it is that's how much I've charged today, because that makes a lot more sense that we've almost charged. Well, that's not even true either. Unless that's like my total charging time. Oh, okay, here you go. So it gave me a $22.94 discount because of that free half hour. So it only charged us $9.74.
Oh, okay.
So that's not bad.
A half hour.
Yeah, so we
But we paid $9.74, but we
correct.
got a full charge on it.
Yeah, we got a 100% full charge for $9.64 or whatever it said. Oh, and what we noticed on this one too is once everything stopped charging, the cable unlocked by itself. We didn't have to hit the button or anything. So I guess once you go to full charge, it does that. Another strange thing, again, I know we keep talking about this, but I think it's kind of interesting. If you look over here, it says we have 296 miles until empty. I just think that it's really strange that literally every time we fill it up, or charge it up, whatever you want to say, the number is different. Sometimes it's 270, sometimes it's 240, sometimes it's 296. So it's a little weird. I guess it's a little bit adaptive, whatnot, and it actually, you know, bases it on how you're driving, I guess. That's the only thing I can think about, but yeah, let's continue on our journey. All right, so we are an hour and 30 away or so, and we are going to just top off the car. It's only at 69%. This is a different one. We haven't used this one yet. We've only used the Electrify America one. Will it reach? Perfect. It's definitely the loudest charger we've been to. So it's at 69%. And it's cruising along. So we're gonna kill a little bit of time inside, and then hopefully this is the last charge. We have to go like 139 miles to get to our destination. We're gonna see if we can charge it up a little bit so we could get there and then another 45 minutes home, and then that'll be it. So what was this, the 5th time?
Yeah.
So about 5 times, which is,
We added like 2 hours, so.
yeah, we added quite a bit of time. But so yeah, so far so good. All right, so after a quick 10-minute trip, you can see we are up to 79%, so we are up 10. I'm gonna let it just hit 80, and then that extra 10% should be fine for what we need to get the rest of the way home. So it definitely locks. Yeah, it doesn't come out. If I stop it here, okay, 11 minutes. I wonder if that, that's the trick. No idea how much it costs. I think it was like $2.50 for a session and then 20 cents per minute, so still not bad. But that one was our first not free one. Still easy to use. So yeah, I mean, you'll find these charging stations at you know, rest stops, Targets, some Walmarts, and some other common areas. So there's normally, like we said, normally with the exception of the one we did earlier, normally something to do while you're charging up. So with that, the trip continues. All right, so we just got back after our little road trip. We went 736 miles. We stopped, what, 5 times?
5? 4? I thought it was 4. 5, I
4?
think.
5?
I don't remember.
We forget. I think it was 5 times.
I think it was 5 times
And
overall.
the Electrify America basically covered all but maybe, what, 30 bucks, maybe 40 bucks?
Yeah, because we stopped at 1 or 2 that wasn't Electrified America.
And then the other one we went way over a half
30
hour.
minutes.
Yeah, so to drive over 700 miles for 40 bucks, whatever, amazing. Car rides good.
Smooth.
Handles great. It's got a lot of power. I'd say that was a successful road trip.
Good job.
Good job, good job, good job.
Good job.
So anyway, once again, that's Kate. I'm Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. If you guys have comments or suggestions on other videos that you think we should do, be sure to let us know down in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, be sure to visit us at kiesmotorsports.com and the all-new kiesev.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.